ProfessorBlackOps, you see it, let's get it. Hacker gets 500K reward for returning stolen cryptocurrency. The saga, what has been dubbed the biggest hack in the world of decentralized finance, appears to be over as Polygon Network recovered more than 610 million in cryptocurrency assets it lost 2 weeks ago, and the hacker receives a 500,000 bounty for returning the money. For me, the hacker wasn't a red team company. It wasn't a penetration test company. So for me, the hacker actually stole the money, and you giving the hacker a reward for stealing the money. Today, the hacker referred to as Mr. White Hat gave Poly Network access to last tranche of stolen digital assets in his wallet worth about 141 million. The 500K was a thank you. Poly Network has now moved to the asset recovery operation, the second to last stage of bouncing back from security breaches suffered before resuming all services. Your network is still insecure because the white hat hacker breached your network. So you still have work to do. And even if he told you how to fix that one, there's probably many more other holes that are open that you as a small company are not taking seriously. The incident occurred on August the 10th when an unknown party transferred into their wallet Binance Chain, Ethereum, and Poly assets from a decentralized cross-chain protocol. In the network, Ethereum tokens was 273 million, Binance Smart Chain was 253 million, and Poly Networks was 85 million. So obviously, all of those companies have work to do because they have this cross-chain protocol. Obviously, there's holes in it, and they have to fix them. Networks quickly spread on the blockchain, and the three wallets address used by attacker was marked as Poly Network exploitable to let the exchange know that assets has been stolen and not to process any more transactions. On the same day, Poly Network urged the hacker to return the hacked assets and say they were willing to talk things through to work out a solution. It's unclear the message influenced the hacker decision or claims of the big chain security company. Slow missed that it had tracked the attacker's email and IP address and the device fingerprints, but Mr. Whitehat announced the very next day that they returned all the stolen assets. Mr. Whitehat started with about 260 million worth of digital assets. Today, handed over to Poly Network, a private key, the 3/4 multi-signature wallet, released the last portion of the loot, 293 Ethereum and 1,032 wrapped Bitcoins worth about 141 million. Poly Network thank you came in the form of a 500,000, 163 Ethereum, and an invitation for Mr. Hat to become his chief security advisor. So now you gave this guy a high prominent job. So for me, that's a fine line. The company also stated it has no intention to hold the hacker legally accountable. Poly Network kept its word and transferred 163 Ethereum to the wallet address that the hacker had made public. The response from the hacker about the job offer never came through, nor did he reply about the bug bounty. Starting August 14, the Poly Network started to document the process it made since the attack in a series of update Medium publishing platform. Today, the company announced that it started a full asset restoration. In about 2 weeks, the Poly Network went from losing more than $500 million in US dollars to gaining a worldwide notoriety, not only for being the victim of the largest cryptography heist by far, but also for recovering all the assets. It's not like you track the guy down. It's not like you devise some blue team, purple team to trap the guy. The guy turned the money in. Further, the company decided to let bygones be bygones and not follow any legal action against the hacker, but offered them a top security job and a $500,000. The reward may seem to be small in the contract with the value of the stolen assets, but it's a hefty pile when you think the hacker might not have to be able to spend a dime from the loot, right? And if you don't put that in the bug bounty contest, this got to be one of the biggest bug bounties ever, 500,000. So now you incentivize all these rogue guys to just start breaking into companies' web servers and hopefully get the money back and get this huge reward, right? So obviously, once again, you setting up the technology and the IT and the cybersecurity stuff to fail in the future. Once again, Professor Black Ops being old and grumpy, we should have put the guy in jail. We should have put the guy in jail.